Tech Cocktail Conversations, candid insights from startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders from around the globe.
This is a really great question because establishing your brand is so important to set the vision, the tone, the look and feel of what the company is all about. Being able to really message who you are, what the company does, what the product is. I think in the beginning stages of developing a company, I think you really need to give thought to that and make that a priority and invest some time and money and really get somebody who knows branding well to really help in establishing an identity, a mission statement, a positioning statement, tagline, things like that. This is a challenge, certainly when you're setting out and thinking about building a brand. It's important to really think about the entirety of what you're trying to accomplish. It's very specific to the product, the benefits, really speaking to the target audience. Now, if you're planning a pivot, it's very likely that a number of things may change. Foundationally, there may be core principles that are there that will continue. But certainly, I think you may need to go through the exercise of reevaluating and potentially doing some additional branding work if things have changed, if the audience changes, if the end product changed. So my guess is more than likely it probably is kind of not starting from scratch, having a bit of a foundation, but really kind of doing the assignment specifically for that pivoted plan, pivoted product, yeah. Working on a team is definitely a very sensitive subject. I think in order for a team dynamic to be successful, the team needs to be well represented and certainly contribute. I think the branding exercise tends to generally fall into the creative director, marketing, brand strategist, depending on the company and the level of person that they have. Sometimes it's somebody that they outsource, an agency or a freelancer. I think it's up to the team really to agree, but certainly I think the driving force is that creative director role. I think that it's important, I think that the team feel like they're participating. It's always hard if someone doesn't agree. It certainly has to be democratic, where the person is given an opportunity to express their concern, to be heard, to have a conversation around what or why. I do think, though, just given the expertise in a branding exercise, it is really important to have kind of the final say in that creative director oversight position. Yeah. Was a pretty amazing experience to have a chance to work on brands that bring delight, brands that have great recognition. I think there are many reasons why those brands have. There's a core group of people that really oversee the kind of brand positioning, all of the materials from party invites to packaging to what happens on the web. Definitely, I would say we have been, I've worked in an agency capacity with those clients, so certainly had opportunities to offer guidance, suggestions, but at the end of the day, it was ultimately their decision on how to proceed. I think some brands like Apple have a very, very strong voice. Other brands are looking to kind of define what and how. I think we had very strong guidelines on how we would do things, and that maybe in some creative executions was a bit of a barrier. But I would say certainly given the relationship we had a very strong partnership with every client that I worked on. And they really looked at us as experts and really looked to us for guidance. So I think that we worked really well together as a team. But certainly I think a lot of the direction comes from the client that we were working with, yeah.